thrilled that we've lost this war. So I do want the world and Americans to see what Donald Trump has done to us, but I take no pleasure, obviously, in our suffering a major defeat. Somehow the news media has managed to miss it. We effectively lost the war after March 18th, since Iran retaliated to an attack on the Pars oil field by hitting the Qatari gas industrial plant. Fear of what Iran can do to the region has stymied Trump, and that's been the end of it. So we basically lost the war back in March, and Trump has been spending all these months trying to delay that reality. Iran has not made a single concession on any point. The Trump administration keeps saying that they're making concessions. They keep saying that there's a deal. They keep saying that they've agreed to do something with their uranium, etc. The only people who've never said that are the Iranians. Mostly right now, what's happening is Iran is just shaking Trump down for money, unfreezing of billions of dollars worth of assets. The reporting on this has just been terrible. The New York Times keeps blaring the headlines, deal to reopen the strait. They're going to wind up charging for it. And in any case, more importantly, they're going to use their control of the strait as leverage against every single nation in the world, which is a disaster for Israel and the United States. I think he said there's been a deal 7 times. He's also said he was going to wipe out their civilization 6 times. I mean, every day the media reports it sort of dutifully. Even the New York Times, I just don't think they understand the essence of what has happened in this crisis. We still treat this like it's an open-ended, anything could happen. This thing has been settled for months. My question has always been, when does reality just become unmistakable? And I think we're getting pretty close to it right now. The fact that Trump even is talking about a 30 or now 60-day truce, he wants to walk away and hope that nobody notices he just gave away a fundamental strategic position to one of the most dangerous powers in the world. That is the reality. I don't know what
Y'all cornered. America is cornered. The great beast, the dragon with the 10 horns, with the 10 nations that's backing them up, is cornered. The nations that's backing you up, they're gonna turn against you. Everything is prophesied. You gotta understand that. Of Armageddon, World War III, it has to happen. Did you know? Okay, here's why it is prophesied. What happened to a thief or a murderer or a bully that's been doing this thing on the playground for so long? Making enemies with every neighbor that you have, every region, the neighbor that you have, right? And plus, you made it about white power. And frankly, even though the whole world is not on the same bullshit that you're on, but frankly, the whole world is made of black and brown and Muslim people. So all you've been doing from the 50s, 40s, even down now, we're watching you. All you keep doing is attacking your neighbor, attacking people. Forget slavery. Forget what happened before then. You in so much debt, so much spiritual debt. Even right now, your people, some of you white folks, you think that this is do you think this is gonna go on forever? Do you think you can just bully the earth forever? Put everybody on?
Russia just attacked a NATO country, attacked Romania. What the fuck's in Romania? Israel's threatening Turkey. Turkey said they'll fuck you up. NATO must be gone. The billionaires are fleeing. Bill Gates was supposed to go to some court trial and the protesters ran him out. He couldn't even attend. He had to flee. Peter Thiel went to Argentina. Donald Trump is cashing out the stock market. The MAGA people are dropping off like flies. Where's Tulsi Gabbard? Yeah, right. Resign, quit, whatever. Shit. And the war is way back on with Iran. There's a lot of chaos. When there's all that chaos, you have to watch, see what's going on through the clouds. I'll try to keep you informed, but the whole world knows that the United States is vulnerable because the Zionists has picked us dry and taken all of our weapons. We can't defend ourselves. Yeah.
Whatever you want. Meanwhile, everybody's waking up. Understand what's going on here. So not everybody's gonna align with your bullshit. You got Russia, you got China, you got Iran, right? These 3 countries, they will never ever let you put your whole policy into their own system. These are sovereign countries that you'll never conquer. So what's going on is it's a stalemate. And the stalemate is not looking too bad because every opponent that you started with, everybody's watching you. Everybody else doing their push-ups. They doing their push-ups. They're getting big. They're getting their strength. So this is not going to go forever. And you guys don't want to do the righteous thing. You don't want to go the righteous route. You don't want to give everybody.
Iranians are right to say you have to pay for every brick you took down. You have to pay for every body you killed. You have to pay for the 165 children you slaughtered in Manab. And we do have to pay. We were in the wrong. There was no justification under international law. There was no moral argument to be made. This was purely a naked act of aggression. A war of aggression, which according to the Nuremberg trials, Judge Jackson, is the highest crime, the highest war crime, because from this act, all other crimes are emanated. Every crime we committed against Iran, and we committed so many crimes over the course of this 37-day war and ongoing to this point. Those people we murdered in Bandar Abbas, it's not an act of self-defense by the United States. We have no legitimate claim to bomb Bandar Abbas, none whatsoever. So when we drop bombs on Bandar Abbas today, we're murdering people, and we should be held accountable. Now, they'll never be able to get the perpetrators of these crimes to a court. They can't make the United States pay for their crime. $300 billion seems to be a fair price.
Everybody under your foot. Why? Because you did everybody wrong, and when you go to sleep at night, you think that somebody gonna come and get you, which is true. It's not gonna be. Listen, you guys have no idea. Not only you guys gonna die in Armageddon, but when God comes, the remains just gonna get wiped out, right? And we're talking about evil people, not just the white people. Anybody else that's stepping on humanity, everybody that's been eating good these past 100 years, right? The rich folks that just watching everybody go to work every day, it's done. It's over with. Right now, it haven't hit you, but it will, because it's going to be a day where we're going to sit back and we're going to watch y'all fall and no one's going to come to your rescue. I'm not going to lie. I don't see anybody that's going to come to your rescue, So, and the Bible said whoever comes to your rescue going to get killed too. So, if you're too dumb to know that these people are the Bible speak of, that's going to get destroyed, because look what they're doing. The evidence are there. So, never mind. Hey, listen, y'all gonna see in a few days.
This is what's gonna lead to World War III, man. Everyone's like, oh, Iran and Israel, like, oh my god, World War III. Not even fucking close. You wanna know what World War III is gonna be? It's gonna be triggered by the UK reclaiming itself, and in doing so is going to trigger World War III. It's not gonna involve the Middle East. It's always World War III for them, okay? World War III specifically is going to involve Europe and other white dudes, okay? Because it's only a world war when we're doing it. Rupert Lowe's going to win a civil war on the streets of the UK. It's going to be all of the imported invaders finally dropping the mask and going full-on conquerors and invaders and savages that they are, versus white men in England reclaiming their fucking birthright and becoming Templars in the Crusade again, okay? It's going to be fucking mayhem. It's gonna be the purge. And depending on what happens there, scenario 1, the white British man wins. They retreat, but not back to the Middle East. They go to France. They go to Germany. They go to Spain. And then you're gonna have the captured governments of these European nations then turn on the UK. Okay? They're not on the white European side. We know this. They want to erase Europeans. They want to replace them. Europe is then going to turn on the UK. The UK is going to retaliate, and then America's going to get involved, and then it's going to be America and the UK versus Europe, and Europe is going to be liberated. World War III is going to be Americans and the UK versus Europe, trying to maintain its duty, its orders of replacing